art share, art share. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so as always, we're having some technical issues.
Art stream, art stream.
Yeah. Hello, Mary. How you doing, Nivea Parks? Und so we've got Doom, but we've got no sound on Doom at the moment. We had everything was working fine. Oh, wait a minute. Did I hear you? There we go. All right. What happened? Your brother? Okay. Really? Perfect. Mr. Birdman, how the devil are you doing, my friend? Hey, listen. You are now subscribed to my wife's channel and my channel, right? So you can do something rather special, right? And you can do a combo of emotes like this. Check this out. You're one of the rare people that can do the buttery wolfy combo. How about them apples? Have a go. Mega Metal Fleischer, wie geht's, mein Mann? You saw the pictures yesterday? Yes, I did. I saw them today. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, no, it's okay. Sorry, I had him muted on the stream. It's all right, Doom. You're alive.
Hey.
Yay! He's alive. He's alive. Don't worry. I had him muted. Everything's good. Speak again.
The power.
Yeah, it's all good.
Oh.
But you keep breaking up a little bit on the microphone.
Let me check something.
One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2. There you go, check, Birdman. Check. Tuna. Get in. What? Get in. Miss Campari, wie geht's, mein guter Freundin? Was ist los? Was ist los? Kein Plan. Ja, mir geht's gut, danke. Mir geht's gut. Ich bin ein bisschen, wie sagt man, sleepy? Schafchen? Oder? Oh, nein, müde. Ich bin ein bisschen müde. Müde.
Tired.
Danke der Nachfrage. Ja. Bitte. Yes, Mary. Yes, I did see them today. I saw them today briefly before I fell asleep. I fell asleep again, and I had a nap. Yeah, but Jesus, Mary, what's been going on? Mary, you really... I hope you've tidied. Have you tidied? That is some serious desk issues. Damn, love. Mute. Not yet. Well, get on it, Mary. Get on it. And Amber is here. Over.
Right.
Everyone, Amber is home.
How you doing, Amber? And Tuna, good to see you, by the way, mate. And Mr. Birdman, good to see you also. Keep putting things aside. We'll get on it. Destiny, listen. Your desk is not a... You see the pictures in the photos in my Discord. Photos in my Discord and see Mary's desk. You're gonna think your desk looks tidy. I'm sure.
Oh yeah, look.
Did you see the photos in there? It's like, fucking hell, that is nothing in comparison. Wait a minute, isn't this your new tidy, wonderful setup, Doom?
Oh yeah, check this out. All this.
Always.
Ooh.
All right. Over.
Oh my god. I can't believe the power went out. What the fuck? Sorry, everybody. I'm stressing you out.
Well, don't worry about it, mate.
I need to give you a little under the desk, a little help you out.
Over.
What? You're like, I'm married. I can't do that. You can be trading sex on Twitch. That's against TOS. I'm sorry.
You can't hear the stream. I've got stuff playing.
Oh no. Damn it.
That's quite the desk, right? Otini. Flurry, hello, my gorgeous love. How are you doing? Good to see you, sweetie. Creators and setups, we never have it tidy, right? Miss Campari's also got an untidy desk. She wants somebody to come over and tidy the mess on her desk as well. What's going on with you lot on your untidy desks? This is not the German way. You must clean up your mess. You must tidy it. You must put all the rubbish in the correct Mülltonne. Yeah, Mülleimer. Okay. You have to have the food in the schwarze Mülleimer. You have to have the plastic and the metal in the yellow in the gelbe Mülleimer oder Müllton, und you have to have the Papier in the blauen Mülleimer. Yeah, they got. Listen, I'm not joking,
Jesus
dude.
Christ.
They have to separate all of our rubbish. You have your food and general waste goes in the black bin. Your paper and your plastic goes in the yellow bin. Your cardboard and all your paper and everything. No, wait a minute. No, your plastic and your metal go in the yellow bin. Your paper and all your cardboard and your envelopes and everything go in the blue bin. There's a bin for everything, and then there's a brown bin for your garden rubbish. You have to listen. You have to sort it out properly. You can't be fucking about. And then you take your bottles to the bottle bin, and you take your plastic bottles with what they call pfand on back to Lidl or the Rewe or the Aldi, and then you put them in these little electronic sort of. They look like vending machines. And you put your plastic bottles in, and it gives you 25 cents, depending on where you got them, 25 cents back on each one. And you can either give that to charity, or you can get a little receipt where you get money off your shopping. So every time you buy anything in a plastic bottle or in a glass bottle, most of the time it has what they call a pfand on it, which is like a percentage that you have to pay extra to purchase it. And then you get it back afterwards. This is the German way.
I wish they would do that here, but they don't.
It is a great thing. Yes, Ms. Campari. It is a great thing. Oh, Biomüll. Yeah, Biomüll. The brown one, right? And the glass containers. Yeah, the glass containers also. What did you want to ask me, Furry? Did you have a TikTok, Buttery? Yes, I do. I do now. I've got a brand new TikTok, my love. I think Sword set me up. Yeah, there you go. There's my tickety tock. Go and have a look. I've got one video on there. I was going to do another one, but that didn't work out today. So I'm going to do another one tomorrow, hopefully. That's right. That's right. Morgan, how you doing? Good to see you. ELO, Electric Light Orchestra. What's going on? I am Buttery. I am German already. I've been Germanized. Yeah, das ist true. Das ist true.
Okay. Before we get started,
Flurry, add me.
Let me run over and make some coffee for my lady.
For your
Just got
neighbor?
up. My lady.
Your
Lady.
Nachbarn? Was?
My
Okay.
Fräulein.
Ja, okay.
Fräulein.
Ja, deins Frau, ja?
Yeah, my Frau.
Okay.
There. Yeah, I need to. I'm a barista. I make her coffee every morning. That's part of my wedding vows. I make her coffee every morning.
Yeah.
And she gets to see my happy face deliver it to her.
What you were going to say? She
fun.
gets to see my PP.
She gets to see my PP. I basically like go there pantsless with coffee. She loves it. She's a big fan of the pantsless.
She gets a quick
coffee.
finger blast. Gets to see my PP. Gets a coffee.
The claw. I use the claw.
The claw.
Time. Claw time.
Oh, the claw.
Time.
Oh my God! Over.
So let me run before we get started. We still got a little time, right? We normally start about 30 minutes in, because there's only 20 people here, so we need to get more. We need to get more people.
We'll get the more people. Up. More. Okay, go and get the coffee quickly.
Hold on, please. Please work. Everything work when I come back. Thank you.
Hope so. Yeah. Morg, what's going on with all the extra X's? You just keep a XD. What's going on? Doing .a. You haven't too A. What's going? Oh, what is happening with you accidentally sending messages? Jesus. Cheers. 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 You've only got 3 options. Where are you? Oh, where are you again, love? I don't remember where you are. Where are you? Where are you? I remembered. I remembered some music. It's in it today.
Get more people. Touch them in the right place. Oh la la feels. Archanite.
Oh la la feels. Archanite. Ninja. How the devil are you, mate? And thank you for the bits, bud. Woo! Get in. Thank you, bud. How are you, mate? Feeling tired? No, I was asking teeny Destiny. Yeah, Stormy in the New Zealand, smart. In the New Zealands. Don't see an announcement in the Discord, so maybe not everyone knows you're live. I just saw you pop up in Twitch. Did it do a live announcement? Yeah, it says I'm alive. Did I announce it in in Discord? Yes, I did. It.
Let's start hypo for no reason.
Yeah, I did announce it in Twitch. Yeah. I mean in Discord. Yeah, it's all announced. People will come in when they come in, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Birdman, sing me a song. Come along and touch. Whoa, Morg! Thank you so much for the bits, mate. Start a hypo for no reason. What is happening with your typing today? We're going to get a hypo on, mate, for no reasons. I know that's Australian, but it's the best I can do. Best. I know the E's are eyes in New Zealand, right? New Zealand. Demi delicious, you're so nutritious, and I see a Justy Fox. How are you doing, Foxy baby? Good to see you, mate. I'm also going to grab another coffee. Hold on. Oh. You phrase everything as a question. It'll make you Kiwi, like an instant noodle. I'm sure that's the right thing. Good, brother. I think I just finished the arts. Ooh, a few wipes brow of the penis. What? A cough? Yes. Be in the next art share, as I have one in already. You can put 2 in. One per person, 2 per person per week. So, yeah. It's up to you, or you can put 1 in next week as well if you want. Just like that. Perfect. Demi Delicious is still sick. Today it's apparently the hallucinating part of being sick. Okay, what have you been sick on? Mushrooms? What the fuck? And yeah, Ninja, I'm looking forward to seeing it. I am looking forward to. Is this the massive one? Or is it that one next week? Next start share. Okay. It's going to be next week. It's too long and I can't stay up. Okay, no worries. Yeah, we're just waiting for Doom to come back and then we'll get stuff underway. All right. I'll try not to hang around too much today and get it moving. You know. Anyway, people, there's about 6 people in chat that need to tidy their desk today, isn't there? Isn't there? Mary, Destiny, Ms. Campari. Who else needs to organise their desk today? You don't see an announcement in the Discord? It's always in the Discord. Buttery Live. Yeah, I put it in at 1:40 today in the Buttery Live section, Destiny. Miles. How are you doing, mate? I haven't seen you for a while. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm doing all right, mate. I'm doing all right. Destiny's going to clean the desk. You can't eat or drink because of fever. You start to do that. Well, eat some fucking soup. Or drink some soup. And thank you, everybody, for the attempted hype train. I very much appreciate that. You were looking in the announcements. Wrong place, sausage. Wrong place. Lord Erin, good morning. I hope you are well. Just your usual check-in. I'm so grateful for your usualness. Thank you, Erin. Thank you, my friend. I hope you're doing well today, mate. And a whole entire room of desks. They'd all be a mess. And Abby the first cleaned her desk on Monday. How about that? Seems to be desk cleaning week then, apparently. Ja, ist Feiertag hier auch, Demi. Wir haben Feiertag. Ich habe kein Essen. Ja. So, Weinblatt. Das ist es. Weinblatt. The Wookiee sounds. Oi, oi. Glad you remember me. It's been a while. I haven't been here. Good to see you on. Yeah, thanks, mate. It's Art Share Day today. And of course I'm going to remember you. And I'm Miles. You know what I mean? How can I remember? How can I forget the Wookiee? You know? You're a ledge. Desk clean, eh? Yeah, that's right, mate. Desk clean. That's right. You'll be the lurkies. Oh, you and Amber are both lurking today then, most of the time. You're finally cleaning up the kitchen. Tidy up bits and pieces, all the fun. Oh, lovely. Okay, but as long as you're around in the background, that's all that matters, right? Not you, no. Never need to tidy my desk. Lovecrafty and Enigma emerges from my stationary mug. Holy shit, Morg. What? You know what I mean? Five, my man, how are you doing? Good to see you, bud. What's cooking? What's cooking? Oh, Simon Knight, the handsome man. I liked a few of your bits and bobs on the old tickety ticks, didn't I? How you doing, mate? How's Maisie? Is she being lazy? What's going on? Gefüllte Weinblätter. Yeah, they are yummy. They are yummy. For those of you who don't know what Weinblätter are, you probably will do after this. Diese sind Weinblätter. Gefüllt mit Reis. Ja, gefüllt mit Reis. Griechische. Nicht deutsche, griechische. Vom Lidl. Ist griechische Woche. So, ja. Das ist sehr gut. Sehr gut. Sehr, sehr gut, ja. Destiny sounds like desk cleaning. Oh, my arm's really hurting today. It was doing better. Now it's not, for whatever reason. It got worse. I did, yes. I did, Simon, didn't I? And you're doing good. Busy with work. Also printing some shiz. Hoping to get some decent stock. Okay. Sounds good. Vine leaves, actually, Mary. Vine leaves. They're vine leaves stuffed with rice in water. Foxy all better after being poorly for a bit? Yes, indeed, Morg. Yes, I thought you meant Wolfie. But yes, she's much better. Yeah. You like them too? Do you heat them up? I eat them cold. Yeah. But she is Foxy. Am I right? Am I right? Takes notes. Too much whipping. I have no cream. Oh, Eosfen. Did I get it right first time? Eosfen. Fingers crossed. Oh, fingers crossed. Eosfen. Thank you very much for the follow, my friend. That's very kind of you. Hey, new friends. Hello, Eosfen. How you doing? Did I get your name right? Let me know. How you doing, Haza? Good to see you. Vigates. Ninja sits in the big chair. Tell me your symptoms and where it hurts. It hurts right in there. And it even kept me awake last night for a while. The pain goes here, and then I feel it sort of like pulses down my arm. Every 4 or 5 seconds, I get this pulse and a pain that aches. It's like an ache pain. I've got the exercises to do. You know, that one with the bottle at the end. And this one, when you hold your arm down like that. Golfer's elbow, tennis elbow. It's fucking painful, whatever it is, mate. Tennis arm, they call it over here. It is painful. But yesterday, it felt like it was getting better. And then today, it's just fucking awful. How you doing, Eosfen? Is it Eosfen or Eosfen? Okay. Back to eating and sleeping. I thought you said you couldn't eat. Well, yeah. How you doing, Haza? Too much whipping my cream. Oh, there's Doom. He's back. Welcome back, mate. No doubt, big chat. That is not good, mate. It fucking hurts, let me tell you. It hurts. What does aloe vera gel do to the pains? Nothing. Nothing, love. Probably not too dissimilar to them, I'm imagining, a Morgan.
When you have a chance,
yeah,
I have a serious question for you. It's a relationship question. It's a relationship testing question.
Okay, hold on. Let me just catch up with the chat and then we'll do that. All right. Oh, you broke your wrist? Fucking hell, Morg. That's horrible, mate. Damn, son. No. You're close, but please don't feel bad. No longer gets it right. Okay, I docked self my actual name. Okay, I got used to it, but I try help. Is Ashoesfen. Ashoesfen. Or Ash or Ashy. Okay. Ash. How are you doing, Ash? Lovely to meet you, my friend, and thank you so very much for the follow. I appreciate that. It's art share day today, Ash, so we're sharing all of the art in my finished art section. Everybody puts 1 or 2 pieces of art in the art section, the finished art section in my Discord, and I'll share them for the whole day on a Thursday. Shah, good morning, my lovely. How you doing? Getting ready for work, sending good vibes all around. I'll still take some of those good vibes, put them in areas where I need them. Aye. And I hope you're doing well, love. Thank you, Shah. Thank you, my love. How's is doing well? Thank you for asking. Kein Problem. Arnica is great for inflammatory pain, love. Okay. All right, Morg. All right. I'll see if I can find some, but not today. It's fire tag, so everything's shut. Sent me a good fix in the whispers. Watch it later. Okay, mate. Cheers, bud. Cheers. Right then, Doom.
Good morning, Ninja.
What is this question?
Okay, so my wife brought this up yesterday, and then I asked the same thing. I don't know. Okay, let's say you're in a relationship. I'm in a relationship, right? Let's say this is a question of cheating. Okay, this is a very dark question.
Oh shit.
Would this be considered cheating if you? She said if you were having a wank to a girl on a cam.
Right.
Like on a cam. So is that considered cheating? And I think it could be, and it depends on what it is. Because is it considered cheating if they pay for it, or is it considered cheating if they don't pay? Or that's another thing. Is it considered if they're paying for somebody to do that, or they're not paying for somebody? Does that change cheating? Go ahead. Your comments.
I think if it is somebody who is reacting back to you, then yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
But what about like a cam girl that you're paying for that's like not necessarily
also exactly the same?
Same thing? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think so too. Because there's like some intimate that's intimate as fuck. That's real intimate. And that's like something that intimacy that should be shared with your partner, I would think. So I don't know.
Without your partner's knowledge, I would say definitely yes. 100%.
Oh, especially without your partner's knowledge, yes.
Yeah. I mean, but then why would you want to, Anyway.
Well, that sounds like an unhealthy relationship anyways. That's probably going to go into the trash.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay, so art share day.
Isn't my wife cool? She like comes up with some funny questions. I was just like, okay.
Ash, aka Aosven, that's his name, Ash, right? Listen, no problem. If you only have pieces from last month, that's okay. You can still put one of those in the art share if you want to. In the finished art section of my Discord, you can still put one of those pieces in. There doesn't have to be new art. It can be old art that your favorite that you like, or new art. It doesn't matter. It's any kind of art, so you can put it in. Aye, Savaloy. So no worries. And as for starting over, I've just started this picture over again. So, I've restarted that. This is the original. There you go, Ashy. That was my first attempt, but I wasn't comfortable with it. So I'm redoing it in graphite this time.
I don't care what you say, but if you want to do it, dude, do it. I think it's awesome that you're like, you know what? I'm not satisfied. I'm going to fucking push myself to the limit and do it again. I love it. I love your work ethic for sure. For sure, bud.
That's right. And thanks, mate. Live porn is cheating and recorded porn is not. Yeah, it depends on,
Sort of. Yeah, because like recorded porn is not interactive.
Yeah. Or
it's kind of like you're a lurker. You're like a lurker.
Ashy, there's not going to be any critiquing. There's just an appreciation of art. Okay? It's just an appreciation of art. We don't do any judging or critiquing. It's just a way of celebrating the art. That's all it is, my friend. If you want any specific advice, we can offer you that at your discretion. But generally, it's only an appreciation of art, which I'm actually going to start doing right now. And first up today, unfortunately, is Ekip.
Oh, shit.
Which is going to be of me doing something stupid. which seems to be the norm most days. So I'm going to give it a like before I've even seen it. Here we go. Are you ready? Are you steady? Oh, God. Ina da bininging. Bininging. Da bininging. Ina da bininging.
No.
No. Say it
No.
properly. Say it properly. No, shithead, it's Spaghetti Christ on a bike. Honestly, that is me.
With a little bit of eyeshadow
And a little bit of
Or
ice blue
eyeliner.
lipstick.
Yes.
Oh my
yes.
God. And it looks like I've
What?
got a butt in my mouth.
What?
What? Is that like a
Zoom in. That looks like a buttocks.
is that a tiny bum in my mouth? Is that somebody's tiny asshole in my mouth? What is that? I've swallowed.
does.
I'm eating bums. Aye. Tongue punch. Anybody? Inna da bininging. Fucking E-Kit. What am I going to do with you, mate? Let me center. There we go.
He must have had a heyday of photo op for you that day. That
Yeah.
day.
Yeah, he just
I
said,
really
he
think-
did say, I think I remember him saying, he said, I'm going to be busy for a little while. Just fucking clipping my pictures. Looks like I've inhaled way too much helium right on the brink of blacking out. Is that a hiney on my screeny? I think it might be, Morg. I think it might be. So yeah, E-Kip. Fuck's sake. Fucking E-Kip. Always E-Kip, innit?
Listen to me, E-Kip. Listen to me, E-Kip.
I've even got a sound for you, Doom, but
Oh,
you
no.
can't hear it.
Yeah, I can. I'll turn it up. Go ahead.
Can you hear it?
Over. I hear over.
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 Okay, next up we've got the order. Wasn't aware about this Maid Day thing until a couple of hours before we drew this. Maid Day? I'm not aware of it either. Okay, apparently there is a Maid Day out there somewhere. But nevertheless, this is Aldok and his inimitable stylings. That's right, inimitable. Over. And these will all have been drawn from his imagination. Is anybody else aware of Maid Day?
May Day is on May 10th. It's a Japanese holiday.
Really? Okay. This is what I was saying the other day. There is now, every single day of the year has multiple celebratory factors. Right? How many, Mr. Google, let me give you some scruffles. How many national holiday days are there in the world?
Well, today, if you really want to know, Buttery, today is National No Dirty Dishes Day.
National No Dirty Dishes Day? It should be National No Dirty Desk Day.
Right?
Right? Oh, Sleep Nut, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Have you had time to clean the bed today after nutting in your sleep?
I never nut in my sleep anymore, man. That was awesome as a kid. What a great sleep. Excuse me?
Oh my
Excuse me?
God. Fucking topics of conversation today, Doom.
Sorry,
What is
everybody.
going on, mate? You were up to way too long on the stream yesterday.
Oh my God, it was.
Wank days every day, is it? Is it indeed? Can Morg? Can you? What are you doing, Morg? You having a stroke today, my friend? Damn, son. Always sleep nut. Good news, my friend. Good news. I'm so sorry. It's all right, Morg. Don't worry about it. Just joking. It means you have enough food to eat if you've got dirty dishes. Silver lining. Okay. Well, good way to think about it, Des. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I like this. This is very Japanese, obviously, anime style-y. This fellow looks a little bit almost, I don't know what the hell. I think they've just eaten something that they have no idea what it was, and they're still savouring this weird taste. What is happening? Or maybe they've just cleaned Sleepnut's room. Or Mary's desk.
Maybe those two hands are going back there doing something weird. I don't know. She looks like, whoa, surprised.
Well, she's got her tongue out, so, you know.
You know?
It's nice. Well, it's very nicely done, though. Great figures on them. Great line work.
Yeah,
great expressions. Right?
This is tradish, right? Yeah, it has to be because I see the pencil and the ink.
Yeah. Miss Campari is cleaning the kitchen on No Dirty Dishes Day. How about that? I've still got dirty dishes to do, which is unlike me. I'm very touchy. I'm very about that at the moment. So, anywho, you want to instate a day for what? Like all of our ladies in chat. You can just instate a day for all the ladies in the chat. Morg, what kind of a day do you want, love? Cleaning ladies have been way too thorough. Cleaned every nook and crack. She definitely has. And she's received the crack cleaning. All the crack by the look of her. But yeah, excellent art as always from the wonderful Bulldog. Next up, we got a couple from Tiff. Excellent. Tiffany Green Eyes. She's got silky thighs, and you cannot touch them. Hello. Wait a minute. Who's that?
Jesu. Ding dong 29 moon.
Jesus. Moose, my man. How you doing, bud?
Ding dang.
How are you? 29 months. Christ on a bike. It's almost going to be, I mean, it'd be almost, it would have been almost, what is that? Yeah, so it's going to be 2.5 years, more or less to the day, when you get married, that you've known each other, right? Ashy, if you've put any pieces of art in the finished art section, I only want 2 maximum in there. All right? 2 pieces of art maximum in the finished art section.
Per week.
Okay? Per person, per week. 2 maximum. All right? How are my boys? Not too bad, Moose. How are you doing, mate? Good to see you.
Good.
And thank you so much for the resub, bud. I really appreciate that, mate. I hope everything's going smoothly today. Mostly can't relate to impromptu times. You'll just wake up and have a randy explosion. Oi, oi! What is a randy explosion? Okay, now I think this is gorgeous. Look at this. So, with Tiffany's art, you always get 2 for the price of 1 minimum. Okay? She uses blacklight paper or blacklight inks. I think she's going to be using blacklight inks soon. Or luminescent inks, because there's somebody else that uses them, and I know they spoke to each other, and Tiffany was very interested in how the other used their inking style. I'm not sure what flowers these are, but this is really, really clean and pretty, and there's a lot of lovely. Look at the details in these flowers. It looks like she's taken a lot of care and time on this one. There's some really. I think she's leveled up a skill. She's gone up a skill level on this one, I think. And some of these are really deliciously drawn. I like this. Is that a snapdragon? Is this some kind of daisy? Are these some kind of iris?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Iris too.
Yeah. Is it a violet? The gorgeous violet colour. But then, wait for it. Bam! Look at that. Come alive in the black light. How about them apples?
Yeah, how about that green pops with that bluish purple?
So, okay, Ashy, just delete them from the draw along and put 2 in the finished arts. Simple. All right, my friend? Dolly Puddin', how you doing, my little love? What's cooking? Did you get your burn started? I know you went back to the octopus for a little bit, but did you get your burn done? Dolly is a streamer. I don't know if you've met Doom. We raided her the other day. But she's doing, you know, that moment where what's her face falls asleep in the poppies. You know the one, Wizard of Oz. What's that bird's name? In Wizard of Oz, where they fall asleep in the poppy fields. Dorothy, that's it. Dorothy falls asleep.
The girl in, the main character. Okay.
Oh Jesus Christ, mate! That's what the gummy's hitting. The gummy's hitting.
Right.
Yeah, she's got. It looks really. It's going to look really good. It's got just the top part, the torso and the head, in and amongst the poppies. It's going to be a really nice bit of pyrography when that's done. Dorothy, that's the one, isn't it? Dolly loves the gummies. Oh my god. Oh my god. Over. Dolly loves the vibrancy, by the way. Irish Snapdragon sounds like a fairy tale gone wrong. Not wrong. And Ian Moss is in. Ian, lucky you're in today. Ian is a big fan of Star Wars. Destiny is in the chat, Ian Moss. She is an absolutely mad fan for Star Wars art. She creates all kinds of Star Wars art. You and her will get on famously, let me tell you. Start in the morning with a face full of buttery goodness. Aye. That sounds like you need a little bit of this.
You shall receive butter's luxurious comfort in your mouth.
That's right. Look, talking of Snapdragon art or Snapdragons, there she is. How you doing, Kelly, my gorgeous love? You're going swimming Kelly. With your auntie today. Ooh. Very nice too. A mouthful of butter's luxurious comfort. That's right. Well,
Buttery, do you have a swimming pool, like an indoor pool near you?
I'm not sure actually. We've got in the outdoor spa. At the Naked Spa, we've got there's a couple of different.
Well, yeah, but that's for like relaxing. I was thinking if I was going to do some exercise, like starting an exercise plan, I think swimming would probably be the best option.
Yeah, swimming's good. It exercises every part of you, doesn't it?
Right? Your whole body.
Yeah. Matthias, welcome back, my friend. How are you doing? Good to see you. Vitamin B. Oi. Sava.
Boobs, vitamin boob.
The vitamin boobs. My God.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, my God. Even. The deed has been done. Has it, Flurry? Good. I'm anticipatory. Depends on what you're doing it for, Doom, apparently. But yeah, anyway, back to the arts. Look at this. This is 2 for the price of 1. Anybody that didn't see? This is Tiffany Tiffany Green Eyes, she's got silky thighs, but you cannot touch them. You always get 2 for the price of 1. Pidge, how you doing? Good to see ya. Good to see ya. So really deliciously drawn, excellent details. Look at the wonderful colours. And then smack in your face with a little bit of blacklit deliciousness. Obviously, don't be putting any black lights on this in your bedroom area. There's always that caveat. You don't want to be seeing any unsightly scenes. You know what I mean? Could be a little bit like a motel. All right.
Right, Jackson Pollock.
Jackson Pollock. With one lost bollock. What? Now I've got to ask, do you count self-made stupid TikToks to make fun of your friends as artistic? Because then I could share it in ArtShare today. If not, I'll let it be. Self-made stupid TikToks. I mean, I guess it's art. If it's a creative endeavour, I mean, it would be art. I'll leave it to your discretion, Flurry. Oi. I'm doing well, thank you, Ian, as well as possible, I guess. Well, not as well as possible, but I'm doing all right. How are you doing? Asks Ian. Doom!
Okay.
How are you?
I am.
That's
doing
a very
really
measured
well.
response.
But it's complicated. It's complicated. You know, Buttery, what's going on with me.
I
It's pretty
do,
complicated. I don't want to
Yeah.
bum anybody out.
Okay.
But things have gotten better. Only it's not really better. It's better in one way, but it's not good. My dad was in my dad has he has cancer. He has his bones are being eaten and stuff, Chad. It's really sad. And he's been going through this. He can't get chemo because he had surgery for a broken hip. And he was really declining the last month. And I went to visit him and I was like, holy shit. He is not doing good. He's really tired all the time. Anyways, he got transferred to a hospital 2 days ago. And a lot of people are like, whoa, I want him to be in a hospital because he needs better care. Like where he was at, he wasn't getting good care. But now I think he's got a lot of staff watching him and stuff. But it's not looking good. And so my mood sucks. But on the positive, I have Buttery, I wanted to thank you. Thanks for the distraction. Thanks for thank you for that message. That was really sweet that you sent me in Discord. I really appreciate it. It really tickled me. It made I was low, but when I came back home and I talked to my wife and I talked to my internet friends and I got a message from you, I was like, you know what? I'm so motivated. I worked on that book for 10 hours.
Yeah.
10 hours straight with Census. I mean, 8 hours with her. And then I did 2 more hours just sketching. I've just been keeping busy. And I want to full force, get as much as I can done with that book so I can show my dad. Because I don't know how long he's going to be around. I really don't.
Yeah.
It's literally up in the air at this point with cancer. And it's
It
the
affects us
inevitable's
all
coming.
in one way or another. That's for sure.
But you know what? If I lose my dad, I've talked to my mom about this stuff, so this isn't a surprise. We all see it coming, even my dad, and it's sad. But I am super motivated to get shit done now. I am on a timer now, and I appreciate you letting me hang out. It just happened to work out that Moose had started working, and I filled in these gaps. But filling these gaps is helping me out too because I'm keeping busy.
That's right.
I'm keeping busy, and that's all I can do. I don't want to stop moving. I want to keep going. And
Sounds like you're getting the best positives out of it you possibly can, mate.
I am visiting the shit out of my dad as much as I can.
Yeah.
Just to share the time with him. It's not great because he's deaf. And so he has he can't understand half the stuff I'm saying if his hearing aids aren't in, and half the time his hearing aids aren't charged.
But surely that comes up. They come up with some classics like you say, "How you doing?" and they go, "Am I pooing?"
Right. Right.
I had that with my mum a few times where she didn't have the hearing aids
She had
in.
no idea. And she's like, what the fuck did you just say?
I said, "What's the time?" And she said, "It's too early for wine." What?
Right?
I said, "Any
Yes.
time is good
That
for
happens
wine."
all the time.
You know?
Literally, like weird shit like that where he doesn't. And my mom and I both can hear perfectly. We both look at each other, just like, what the hell? They just look at him like, what the hell?
That's good, mate. It's good that you're doing everything you can. And yeah, having a day like today where you can be distracted in a really good, positive way, where you can get to see a plethora of people's beautiful arts, mate. You know what I mean? And you got a lot of people in the chat being very kind and offering you support and love and hugs. And I appreciate that from you lot, and I know that Doom does. It's just such a lovely place in the world of the internet, where I know it may seem a little strange at times to some people, and probably to all of us at one point or another, depending on when you were born, to have virtual friends.
Oh yeah.
But they're nonetheless still such a comfort, right? Even if we're not actually seeing each other, this is literally like Cheers, you know, where everybody knows your name and they're always glad you came. And you've got a kind
Yeah,
word, and it gives you an
lurking, dude,
opportunity also to be the best version of yourself.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's not always easy to be the best version of yourself when you're face to face with someone, right?
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. It's tough, but you know what? You gotta stay positive. You gotta. I'm going through. I have therapy. I have a lot of systems to help me out. I'm not alone. My dad's not alone. He has a lot of systems. I told him. I said, "Dad, I'll drive 3 hours, whatever. If you need me to come up here, I'll come up here." So he knows that he's got a support system too. But
Well, Ninja
my mom,
has written it in the best way, I think.
Okay, go ahead.
Really, for you, if you can see that in the chat, I think that is the perfect example of it.
When you see the mortality of another has the power to jolt us out of our complacency and ignite a newfound motivation. Fuck yeah. Serves as a stark reminder of our own limited time on this earth, urging us to reflect upon our priorities, aspirations, and legacies. Yeah.
Yeah.
We wish to leave behind. Yeah, for sure. But see, I'm really wanting to show my dad. I was gonna show my dad the progress of the book this time, but he was way too tired to bother with it. I was like, it bummed me out, but I was like, fuck, I gotta just show it to him next time, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely, mate. And I'm glad you feel comfortable enough to let it out.
I appreciate you letting me have a distraction. It helps me out, and being with people helps me out too. Like I that's why my positive outlook, because I have such a good system helping me out. You know.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just. It's not like I'm letting you. It's I want you.
But I cry all the time.
I want you.
Like off camera.
Fuck yeah.
No doubt, chat. I let it go. I let it go because I don't want to store that shit in my body. I can't take those feelings and store them in there too long now.
On the daily,
I'm too
mate.
old for that. I'm too old for that.
Okay.
This is beautiful, though.
That was
Good
the
job,
beautiful Tiffany Green Eyes. Fucking seriously amazing blacklit deliciousness. Both sides. Now fast becoming a regular illustrating Christy.
Oh, beautiful.
This is the always galaxy style. She always has galaxy featuring in one way or another, and I'm not exactly sure what's going on here though.
I do. I know what's going on right there.
What is happening there?
Oh, it's a keyhole. It's a keyhole for the key.
It's a keyhole. Well, any hole's a goal, right, chap?
Right.
Excuse me, but damn, juicy lips. I'm imagining thick hips. and a couple of giant nips. But fortunately, they're covered in a blanket of stars. So you can only
those
see.
Pearls. It's so cool, like the way they lay on her shoulders and stuff. It's so.
I mean, she's got it all right. She's got a keyhole between her boobies. She's got a pearl necklace on. Hi. No, seriously, it's in her traditional style. These are original characters, I believe, every time from
And the
Christine.
flesh tones with the purple looks fucking
Right?
amazing.
It's kind of like a raspberry purple with a little bit of orange. Look at that little bit of orange light on the edges there.
Excuse me, her understanding of color, beautiful.
Very nice indeed, right? Oh, Andromeda's in. How you doing, love, sweetheart? What's cooking? Are you still chopping up trees and bits and bobs? Doing the gardening? Get in. Get in. You know what I'm saying? Lovely to see you, sweetheart. Lovely to see you. I've got the key. I've got the secret. Unfortunately, I started that with my wife a good while back. I told her about that song. Well, I think she already knew about the song, but now every time we go out of the house, she says, "Have you got the key?" I'm like, "Have you got the secret?" Every time, and we can't help not saying it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You can't help but have some buttery ambulance. What? Buttery ambulance? That's a bit slippery. Would you like a ride in my buttery ambulance? Well, that reminds me. One day, I used to work in my mum and dad's pub as a bar manager. On a Wednesday, I would get 3 hours between 5 and 8 off because I'd work the whole day. I'd work from 11 to 5 and then from 8 to 12, right? But I would get 5 to 8 o'clock. I would have that 3 hours to go home, get some dinner, chill out a bit, get ready to go back to work for the evening, right? I'd recently borrowed my dad's racing bike, ultra light, ultra fast, really thin wheels, and it happened to be a very windy day, but the wind was behind me on the journey home, so I belted out of the pub. I'm zipping down the road at like 30, 40 kilometres an hour. I'm really properly going for it. And towards the end of the road, you can either go straight on or you can take a little right-hand turn and then a little left-hand turn to come out a bit further up, because I'd always go to the end of the road, turn right, or you could go just before the end of the road, turn right, and then turn left and arrive at the main road a little bit further along. I'm belting down with the wind behind me, proper, and I'm trying to decide as I'm reaching the road if I'm going to turn right or if I'm going to go straight on. I decided to turn right at the very moment the road appeared to my right. I wasn't fully in control or used to the bike, so I sort of skidded a little bit, hit the curb, skidded along the curb, and then, like the game Buckaroo, it shot me off and I went head first into the windscreen of a parked car. I remember scrunching my face, and it was all in slow motion in my mind. I remember seeing the windscreen, I could feel it pressing into my face, and then I rolled off the bonnet of the car and ended up sitting in the roadside by the front wheel of the driver's side. At which point, I felt these pieces in my mouth. I started to spit them out. I'd smashed half a tooth out, and I'd spitting all of the bits of the teeth out. And then I was kind of dazed and in shock. And then I hear this voice say, "Are you all right, mate?" And I look up and he said, "Oh, that's a nasty cut." I said, "Cut?" He said, "Yeah, there on your chin, mate. You got blood pissing out." I was like, "Oh, fuck me." And there was blood just dripping out of my face. And he said, "I thought something had happened. I was eating my dinner and I saw my car move." So he was sat in his house eating dinner and he saw his car move. So I must have hit it with some force. Luckily,
Jesus.
the house right opposite where I was sitting in the road was the house owned by a regular in our pub whose name was Chris. And he said, "Come in I'll call the ambulance. I was like, okay. So I got up, and then at that point, when I realised I got up, I had this massive feeling of swelling and bruising on my leg, and I kind of hobbled into the house, and he sat me in a front room. I was on my own in this tiny little front room, sitting on a sofa, and I was like, oh, and I'm trying to keep the blood, and he gave me a wad of tissue paper and trying to keep the blood from going everywhere. And at this point, the shock's starting to wear off a little bit, and I'm starting to feel the nerve.
Your
the nerve
adrenaline
in my
starts to
tooth
drop, but
is
you
hanging out,
start
right?
to go into shock.
And I can feel the pain starting to really hit. My legs pulsing. The wind is hitting the nerve on my exposed tooth. And at that point, his little nephew came in. This little 3-4-year-old. He come in and he's looked at me. He's going, what's the matter with you then? He was Welsh. He's like, I said, he said, well, why did you do that then? I said, look, I'm really in pain. I can't really talk right now. And he said, well, have you got a doctor? And I said, yeah, an ambulance coming. He said, oh, can I have a ride in your ambulance? I said, no. No, you can't. And then Chris came in and he's like, come on. He could see that I was just not in the mood for it, mate. I can't be dealing with this little kid going, I want to go in your fucking ambulance. Innit? I was like that. And then I arrived at the hospital, and then the nurse has got this needle out, right? And she's separated the cut with her fingers. She's holding it open. She's gone, now this won't hurt too much. Actually, this is going to hurt like a motherfucker. So I've got to stick the fucking needle in the gash, all right? And I've got to numb it up.
To be able to surgery up,
yeah. So she numbs it up, and I'm like, ah. And then she said, with a bit of luck, by the time I've finished trying to sew it up, it should be numb. I was like, well, shouldn't you wait? Should you not wait? Shouldn't you wait for a bit before it's like when it's numb? She's like, no, I got to do it now. I'm busy. So she just whacked the needle in, and I'm like, ah. And she's like, pulling the stitches like that. And she's saying, oh, that is quite nasty. And your tooth looks fucking awful, mate. And that bruising on your leg is some of the best bruising I've seen in a long while. I'm like, oh, fucking confidence builder. Cheers, love. You know what I mean?
Jesus.
And then they wouldn't give me crutches, and they wouldn't give me, I couldn't fucking walk, right? I'm literally hopping around on one leg. But they said, if we give you crutches, it'll be bad for you. You can't have a wheelchair because they're for other patients. You're going to have to make your own way home. And I was like, what in the fuck? So I phoned my mum. I'm like, Ma, the horrible. Can you give me for a taxi? She's like, what? I'm like, come to the hospital. Give me a taxi. She's like, what on earth are you doing at the hospital? I was like, how did you understand that bit? For a start.
Right.
I said, yeah, I had a little bit of an accident. So I get home and I'm like, I got the evening off, bonus. But anyway, everything it worked out eventually. I got 5 stitches down there. I got my tooth rebuilt. I could walk again after about a week and a half. But the funny thing is, the bloke whose car I smashed into got the bill for the ambulance. Because apparently a parked car shouldn't have been there.
Oh shit! So he broke the law. He's breaking the law. Shit.
Well, no, it wasn't. But the way that the billing works, apparently his car was at fault for my crappy bike riding skills, and because I smashed into his stationary car that was part of the accident, he got the bill. I was like, oh, wow. Sweet.
All right.
You know what I mean? That was just one incident in my very long career of bad accidents. But yeah, that all came from the word ambulance. I was going very fast.
You're lucky to be alive. I'm glad you walked away from that.
I mean, that's a. I've had many accidents. Right? was a good story. Not as often as I'd like to nowadays, but I've still got a bike. That was my main form of transport. Hello, George. How you doing, mate? Good to see you, by the way. And Reaper, good to see you also, mate. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, a little story there. Anyway, lovely arts by Galaxy.
Beautiful.
Isn't it? You know what I'm saying? Is it by, not by Galaxy, by Illustrating Christie. And titled
style.
Lock and Key, by the way. So next up, Gatto Arigato. So this was drawing with so many amazing people. This was on her stream. And these are drawings done by several peeps, which I think we saw when she raided me the other day, right? This was Amber, who is a little bit lurky today. She did that one. Art Womble did the little trash panda. Sword did his sword. Cat Dog did several versions here, 4 in there. A realistic.
I'm getting a transmission, Buttery.
Oh, okay. What's going on?
Hello. This the rule. Watch it.
You're breaking up a bit, mate.
Hold on.
Here we go. How about that? This is how you do it, chat. You see how many images are here? They're all on one piece. This is how you break the rules, but it's valid. It's a valid rule breaker. This is an acceptable way to show multiple pieces of art. Thank you. This is just an announcement congratulating this person for putting them in the right way. Thank you very much. This person should be hailed as a leader of the community, somebody to aspire to. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. That was a customer service announcement. This is one of the best ways to break the rules of having more than one picture or more than 2 pictures per person per week in the finished art section. This is a cheeky little way of doing it. And it's Kato, so I mean, extra leniency given there because she's wonderful. And yeah, we've seen it once already, so we don't have to stay on the ball fully and share it for too long. But as you can see, this is what you can do with a load of balls and a snooker cue on somebody else's stream. I think this is Gartic Phone. Is it Gartic Phone? Doom?
No, this is actually called Magma.
Oh, Magma. So Magma, yeah. Which I know Omni features on his stream where everybody can all draw along together. Quite a good way.
Well.
Yeah, 6 also. Quite a good way of joining in and getting the community to all draw at the same time and digitally. And you can see a lot of lovely renditions by Amber, the one by Monkey, another one by Amber, a couple by Art Womble. We went through this now, I remember, because I complimented Art Womble on these. And then a little 8-ball by Taco that you see there. Some very interesting, delicious images. And Haza, yeah, you should definitely quit smoking. It's shit. Basically, ask yourself the question, what does it actually do? Right? Put your head in a TV. Planted your head into a cement wall. Fell off a house and landed on your head. Playing baseball, took a line drive to the head. The thing that landed me in hospital, tripped in the driveway, broke a bone in his foot. But that does explain a lot, Fav. I've got to tell you. That's a lot of head trauma. You know what I'm saying? COPD, yeah, and you don't want chronic what is it? Pulmonary disease. Yeah? You don't want that, mate. My mum had that and it's fucking awful.
As you get like low, when you go to sleep, you have to have a CPAP machine because you get low oxygen. It's bad. It's bad. Right.
Next up, Sleep Nut. Ooh, get in. Looking forward to this one. Ooh. So this is very kind of Terminator-esque. Is this done in Procreate or Blender, or is this a digital rendering, or is this a picture of you with a rendering over the top? It's in Blender. Is it Blender? Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. Thank you, Campari, my love. This is in Blender. Oh, so did you make this? Was this one of those stock shapes, and then you put in the details over the top? I love the swirly nature of the background. I like the monochromatic thing of it as well, and it's almost like a half face. You know, you can see the metal exoskeleton underneath, right? Yeah. Doom.
I love it. It reminds me of what was that Marvel, like Captain America, one of his people, like Red Skull or whatever. Heck, there was some dude with a red skull.
Yeah.
To fight. Anyways, it's cool. Yeah, it reminds me of Terminator a little bit with the just the. Is it metallic looking to me? Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm perceiving as metallic.
Yeah, definitely.
But the texture and stuff, it's really cool. I have to say, I tried Blender and it was tough. So,
yeah. Well, he said he 3D
good job.
sculpted all of the elements.
That's amazing. Good job. Holy crap.
Yeah.
That takes some patience. I tried to learn it and I want to learn it and I will have to learn it. But
Ella Jane.
It's hard.
Thank you very much for the follow, my love. That's very kind of you. It's Art Share Day today. We're sharing all of the arts from the finished art section. 2 pieces per person per week, and we share them every Thursday. All right, so if you've got a piece of art that you want to share with us, pop it in there, and hopefully we'll get to it before the end of the stream. You know what I mean? And welcome, and thank you again for the holiday. What the fuck? There's a Freudian slip somewhere. Thank you for the follow. And yeah, Ashy, you're right. Everybody is so talented. Absolutely. And Harza got COPED, not COPD. It's cycling obstructive penile erection dysfunction. Not a real sickness, but it can happen. So just be careful when you're riding your bike, people. You don't want to get penile erection dysfunction.
That's why Kensington never rides bikes.
He can't ride bikes because his penis is the size of the wall of China.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then you can't. You can only wrap so much around the saddle.
Jesus.
It's a holiday here. Oh, it's Feiertag here today also. Oh, don't worry, Ashy. I'm not going to get to yours before the time you get back. Don't worry about that. You'll be back in time to see yours on the screen also. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, excellent work. And I believe this is the first time we've seen your work, isn't it, Sleepnut? In the art share? Excellent. I mean, he said he 3D sculpted all aspects of this. God, Jesus, my arm is seriously pained right now. I'm going to have to rub some of this fucking stuff on it. God damn.
Are you sleeping wrong, or did you hurt it working
No,
out?
I've got tennis arm.
Oh, yeah, you said you have tennis arm. Fuck, I forgot about that.
Got it. I've had it for a while. Yeah. It was getting better with the exercises I was doing, but Jesus.
So with that, is it pain like right there behind the...
It's right here in the elbow.
Yeah, right in, like right there. Oh, man.
It is. Sucks. It's literally like... It's like somebody's just smacking your bone. Right? Yeah. It's not stabbing, no. It's kind of like the hardest ache you can think of. Overdoing the exercise gave me jip. Yeah, the bloke said not to overdo it. He said do it once every 2 days. That's the best way. But I've got this stuff, this Arthrex. It's not anthrax, but it's Schmerzgel. Basically, it's, you know.
Icy hot.
Not really. It just makes you feel a little bit. It eases it. It's probably got ibuprofen in there or something. It's tendinopathy. Like not really. It kind of works to a small degree, but yeah, it's proper painful and distracting. So where was I? Hey, you're welcome, Sleepnut. Feedback. I like it, mate. I love I know how difficult it is to do this. I've seen people do it, and I've seen the experts do it. and they make it look easy. And I know that it is fucking nowhere near that, especially when it's like touch typing. When you see people like Rich 3D or Nimlot doing this, they don't even need to look at the keyboard to tell where all of the shortcuts are that they need to use, right? They occasionally, well, a lot of the time you have to select different things, right? But they mostly do it by key. What?
I hate to interrupt you, but this is something I just want to point out. Since we have this platform, we have tendonitis, right? You know what research shows that you could take that would knock that shit out because it's inflammation?
CBD.
Weed.
We can't get it in Germany.
It's
well, you can,
bullshit.
but it's illegal.
I know. Why? It's bullshit. You should be able to have access to that. If you were in other states, some states in the United States, you could totally get rid of that pain. But instead, they just want to torture you with that dull pain, I guess. That's what they want you to do, apparently.
That's right.
It's BS. Here in Texas, same way.
It is probably going to become, it's going to become decriminalized, hopefully by the end of the year. But first of all, they're going to be, but they've been talking about it for 10 years. So it's pretty quick, really, in German standards. But yeah, there'll be clubs and stuff like that first, where you have to join a club before they do things like pharmacies. So, anyway, kudos to that. What the fuck is that?
Great.
Oh, really? Yezu. I don't want any. Are you going to eat some? Okay. So yeah, where were we? Distracted. Yeah, beautiful arts, Sleep Nut, mate, and thank you for sharing with us. I appreciate that, and I'm looking forward to seeing some more arts individually styled by your good self, sir.
Now I know what I was thinking. Hellraiser. This reminds me of Hellraiser.
Hellraiser, and a little bit of, you said, the Red Skull, right, from Captain America, right? Yeah, that's true, Ms. Campari. That is true. I mean, it is Germany. You have to get an appointment to get an appointment to get an appointment. And we've been through this on stream many times. That's what we had to do for when we got married. We had to get an appointment to get an appointment. So we had to go to the appointment to then get an appointment to get an appointment for the wedding. So next up, She the Theory. I'm not sure who She the Theory is, whether there's a different name. Is there a different name? She the Theory? Okay, maybe it's new, regardless. But what is this? We Roll Mad Deep, yo. Adventure Time Edition is finally done. Okay. That sounds like something that the young guy in Breaking Bad would say. We roll mad deep, yo. Right. Turmeric, the natural inflammatory. I take it every day. Love turmeric, Yaone. And good to see you, sweetheart. Good to see you. Kern Vappen. It's an animated show. And good to see you also. Miss Scully. Super cute. Yo. And good to see you also, my lovely. Ah, there you go. And yes, they do have Tiger Balm somewhere around Fav. Let me tell you. Yeah. So what TV show is this then? What animated show is this?
It's called
This looks like. What is this? This is an uwu Japanese thing, right? Isn't it? This little controller
it's like a
thing.
Game Boy or a Tamagotchi.
A Tamagotchi. Adventure Time. It's an American show. Okay.
Yeah, see that dog? That yellow guy is a dog, and then that other guy with the white little thing, he's like a kid.
Is it like The Simpsons?
Like D&D nerd stuff. No,
where,
it's more like
not like for the not like The Simpsons, but in the respect that it is. It has adult humor, but it's for children. Really,
it has really nerdy humor from like D&D nerds, like super D&D nerds.
Cheers, Pidge. Have a good screen. Have a good class if you can. You know what I mean? All right. Take it easy. And thanks, mate. I appreciate that. How have you not seen AT? I don't watch anything on TV.
I haven't actually seen a lot of it.
If you're not looking, you don't see it, right?
Yeah.
You know. And today with the algorithms, or the angarithms as I call them, you only get what you get forced upon you what the algorithms think you want, right?
Look, I could
so
have
if you're looking for something new,
yesterday watching TV, I could have, but I spent it drawing and working on a book,
which is far better, right?
We just don't have time. Like, you literally don't have time to meditate when you should make time for yourself.
Absolutely.
You know? You're always doing shit.
I'm doing not enough shit, in my opinion. But yeah, this is looking pretty cool. I like the side-by-side nature of it. Unfortunately, it's got a massive fucking signature through the middle. But, you know, I mean, if that's to protect copyright, fair enough. But these days with programs, it's literally pointless.
This guy in the middle, he has like an interesting like kind of hoodie that he wears that I remember seeing in the show, the portions of the show that I have seen. I wish it was zoomed out because I would like to show you like all of the characters because they are interesting looking characters.
Okay.
Even if you haven't seen the show.
This one looks like a Princess Dracula-y type thing. I can imagine the dog. This one looks a little bit like a gummy bear.
Yeah, he's kind of like a chill dog.
Looks like a gummy.
Right? Jesus.
So next up, we've got Commander Biscuit. Damn, he's done himself one of them there raptors. Look at that.
Yeah,
I like
love
this.
Clever girl.
Clever girl. This is proper nice, isn't it? I like this. I like the way it's stylized. It's not so much realism as it is. It's kind of it's almost like a realistic version with inking over the top. That's nice. You know what I'm saying? Highly annoying and highly entertaining. Is it indeed, Favre?
Oh, sorry. I have my phone on mute. Sorry, let me mute my phone so it doesn't distract me. How unprofessional of me. I apologize.
Very well done indeed, Shah, right?
Yeah, this is amazing.
Hello there, yow. Says Ian. The tongue looks so cool, right, Flurry?
If I was another raptor, I would totally like embrace that other raptor.
I love this hatching in there. That's so nice, right?
To be open, willing to get. If I was another raptor, I'd be like hugging it, and we would meet tongues. Our tongues would meet. I'm just saying. Look at the
what
detail.
Is actually
like,
happening?
It's so cool. Like, look at the details. Obviously, it has very good hygiene. Look at how clean those teeth are. I would kiss that, wouldn't you?
Right? I mean, you got to be careful. You don't want to get lacerations.
I mean, it looks clean to me.
Yeah. There's some serious details in there. Excellent texturing, as Sleep Nut says.
Beautiful.
It's really, really nicely and smoothly done. I think it's done in pencil.
Yes.
I think it's actually
that's
not
his
inked.
jam.
I don't know if it's inked. I think it's dark pencil on the highlightings. Very nicely done, though. Really nicely rendered. That's a lot of time spent there. A lot of care and attention.
You can really see the contour lines with some of that. Like, you can really see the shape of that dinosaur.
I mean, with this, you could superimpose this on a bright red or a bright green or a vivid blue background, right? Just make it really pop. I think that would be a pretty good idea. That is fantastic. And as Flurry says, that tongue is really nicely rendered, isn't it? Very, very, very nice piece of work. A lot of attention spent on the details. Really nicely done. hatching, cross hatching, 3D on a 2D plane. Superb. You're obsessed with them as a kid, were you, Kern Vapor? And I'm not surprised, mate. I'm not surprised. I was really into dinosaurs when I was a nipper too. You know, a lot of dinosaur books. So this was Lucy Annihilates, who came in a few days back, and I think this is her first time in the art share. Take a little look at this. Part hand drawn on paper and then digital critter and gimp over the top. This is very interesting. Look at that. Polarized light. This is extremely interesting. Some kind of ritualistic behavior. There's a cauldron-esque kind of thing here. A bejeweled crown on a little like a jewelry box type thing. Another kind of an urn, perhaps, with some burning coals inside. Some spell books, perhaps. Another chest behind. A couple of dark mirrors. That's very interesting. Doom? Oh, that gummy's hit really hard.
I'm just gonna say that there's like weird colors going on in this picture. Is it just me? I mean, look at the rainbowy colors that are coming all over the place on this page. Jesus. Did I just say coming all over the place on this? Jesus.
Sorry.
I think you did.
I apologize. This is great. I love the mirrors and stuff. Woo!
Have you got something that doesn't allow your voice to connect to the microphone, like a noise suppression thing on? Because when you start to speak a little lower, it cuts out.
Oh, damn it!
Like a little more softly, it starts to cut out a bit.
Maybe I just need to speak up because I'm just too. I just can't speak. Maybe I just need to work on speaking.
I think you might need to.
Anyways, I love this. This is looking great.
It is. It's also.
It's just rainbowy and like so cool. The mirrors are cool. I love like all the little intricate pieces.
Yeah.
The books, the crown, the cauldron, the secret box with mysterious stuff going on. It's very macabre.
Yeah, and as Miss Scully says, you find more things the more you look at it, which is always very interesting. Which that looks a little bit there like a cutthroat razor down the bottom there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And I love pictures like this. Mr. Draw, he always does pictures where you can see things forever and a day within each time you look at it. And I really do like that polarized light and the beams and the way it's almost negative, right?
Yeah, like what do you call that? Polarized.
Negative. Yeah.
Like in photography, it'd be like polarization.
Yo, Dre! Did they forget about you? What's going on, Dre? Good to see you, my friend. Hi, Savoy. So yeah, excellent work. First time from Lucy Annihilates, and a pleasure to see. An absolute pleasure. Really like that. Interesting style. Completely unique from anything that I've seen before. In fact. Yeah, I really like that. Yeah. Next up, Megametzel Fleischer made his mother a special card for Mother's Day. It's an A3. It took about 7 hours to make. The hardest part was the calligraphy. Well, fucking hell, son. I haven't even seen it properly yet, but damn. Damn. My God. What an unbelievable present that is for Mother's Day. I'm going to attempt to read it. It's in German. This should be interesting. I'm going to attempt to read it in German, and I think I'm probably going to need a German pipe to do so. So here we go. Here we go. Liebste Mama, ich wünsche dir zu diesem Muttertag nur das Beste. Ich bin mir des Umstandes bewusst, dass egal was ich sage, ich doch nie zum Ausdruck bringen kann, wie viel du mir bedeutest. Du bist die beste Mama, die sich ein Kind erträumen vermag. Du bist immer für mich die gewesen, wenn ich deine Hilfe brauchte und selbst heute noch, würdest du alles vor deinen kleinen Prinzen geben, damit es ihm gut geht, damit es ihm an nichts mangelt. So, ich auch manchmal davon generut sein mag, so möchte ich dich nicht missen, auch wenn ich das ein oder andere Mal schwierig gewesen bin und auch noch sein mag, so hast du es doch geschafft, aus mir einen vernünftigen Menschen zu machen und meinem Charakter entscheidend geprägt. Ich wünschte mir mehr Menschen wären so wie du, denn du magst dieses Lebens und Lebenswerte. Du bereicherst die Leben aller, die berührt hast. Ich bin dir unendlich dankbar für alles, was du für mich getan hast. Welche Entbehrungen du auch auf dich genommen hast. Danke, dass es dich gibt und du meine Mama bist. Mit liebsten Grüßen. DB.
That was really sweet.
That is really sweet.
To say that stuff to about your mom.
I think it is. How did I
she say
do?
that she learned how to drive and all that stuff? Taught her how to drive?
No, she didn't say fahren one time.
What is that?
The funny thing about driving is the word for driving, or one of the words for driving is fart.
Yeah.
I did perfectly. Did I really? Jesus. Okay.
What is that in the third paragraph? One of the last words is
I think it's Entbehrungen.
What's that mean?
Entbehrungen. I have no idea.
Schwagen?
No, I have no idea. Hello, Rice. This literature's. You know what I'm saying? How are you doing? Nice to meet you, my friend. Let's put the music back on. Get in.
Was this hand done?
This is handmade.
Wow.
Can you imagine writing all of that out and not making a single mistake? It must have been so painstakingly done. I love the filigree, if you can call it a filigree, or the flourish around. I think that is absolutely delightful. Even wax sealed as well, so it's like a traditional, original Latin script almost. You know, it's done in a kind of traditional German Gothic script. It looks like. Entbehrungen. It's Entbehrungen. Deprivation. Okay, Entbehrungen. Yeah. I mean, that is seriously impressive. Seriously impressive. I would say even unglaublich. Unbelievable. You know? Damn, son. That was really well read, Buttery. Did you get the meaning of the message of that letter? I understand a lot of it. It's how much she helps him, how kind she is to him, how much he loves her, all of the things that she does, through helping through the difficult times. I understand a little bit of it, but not to the full extent. Yeah.
What's great about it though is this this harkens back to before the printing press. And to
Right.
be German and to do it this way, chat, is like saying, I'm gonna do it for you because I love you, like they did in before 1448.
Yeah. I mean, it's better to, I mean, it's always one of the things I think of whenever I see something done like this for a member of the family is when I was a kid in school, there was a teacher and he used to make his children presents for Christmas. You know, he used to hand make them stuff. And I remember hearing some kids saying this at the time and saying how fucking lame it was that his kids get these shitty handmade presents and they don't get the latest thing, you know, the new Christmas thing, you know, the Cabbage Patch doll or the fucking computer or whatever it is. And I remember, going, yeah, that's so fucking lame, right? But now, damn son, I'd so much rather have something like this with thought and meaning and care and love and attention rather than some fucking bullshit present from a shop, you know, that you can just buy without even thinking. Right, and which we're all guilty of. We're all guilty of going to the shop and buying something shit for our loved ones. How many times have you received a present at Christmas and you're like, that's lovely, you know, and your lips don't move because there's little or no thought behind it. But it's not the person who's giving. It's not their fault. It's just that, you know, you're a lot of the time you're forced with peer pressure. And outside pressures to buy something for an occasion that we're told to buy something for, when if you actually sat down and thought about it and really did it, which we can all do, you could do something like this, which has got far more meaning to it, you know?
Yeah, what I think I did my mom,
pressure.
Mother's Day in America was last Sunday. So I told my mom I was going to visit her. And so I did, and I got there, and I was like, Mom, what do you want to do? Do you want me to go take you? For Mother's Day, I would love to take you out. I just driven 4 hours to get there. I was like, if you want me to take you to a movie or whatever, I will do whatever you want because it's Mother's Day. And she was like, I just want to stay home and chill. And we didn't go out till after. The next day, the following day, we had lunch together, kind of to celebrate Mother's Day. But we didn't actually. We enjoyed the day at home. It was nice, just chilling out with the family.
I'm a big kind of advocate for. I'm an advocate for not really trying not to be pressured to try not to be told when I should love or celebrate someone.
Mm-hmm.
By state mandated days like Mother's Day. I don't celebrate Mother's Day. I don't think about my mother on any day in particular where I'm supposed to. I think about her all the time when I, you know, when it comes to mind, and I celebrate her life, which is something I can do now, but which I couldn't do for a long time after her passing. But
I'm fortunate to still have my mom, so she's old school and she still loves that stuff. I can't help it. I have to ask her just because she's still old school, and sometimes she gets a little weird. She gets a little hair up her butt, and then all of a sudden she wants to go do something fun.
That's fine,
and I'll let her do it. But I know what you mean.
If your mum wants that,
you love her every day, anyways.
Yeah.
You should love
but
her
if your
every
mum
day.
wants that and she's into the tradition of that, then that's fine. But if you're on the same page, then you know I wouldn't bother. And Mega Metzel was saying that he decided to do the card, and he said, let's say someone must have been cutting onions at the time, which just shows you how much it means to someone to have something made. Simon also says that his favourite presents have been made, always keeps them, better than a shitty whatever. And Mega Metzel also likes writing letters, handwritten letters for loved ones, because he says he thinks, as I said, it's way more special and has more meaning compared to a WhatsApp. I mean, which, you know, we all know about that. Ninja says in 2018/19, he gave more than half of his artwork away to friends and family. Nothing better than the look from someone not expecting a gift you spent time and energy on. Unfortunately, I mean, that's a fantastic gesture also. But in my experience, if you're not into art, a lot of the time, and we'll all know this as artists, some people will go, oh, that's nice. Yeah, well done. And they don't have any idea of how much effort went into it, right? That can be the case. But still, nevertheless, a gesture that is just so kind, you know. Miss Campari is really close with her mum. Text every day, phone every weekend. So it's not a special day needed to remind you of the love, right? Handmade gifts are the best. Dad built father a cabinet or a desk for his computer and set up. He would cook meals for his parents. Some asked my parents why they never go out anymore. My dad said, we eat at a 4-star restaurant every night, right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that is absolutely awesome. And I urge anyone, if at least once in your life, to make something for your loved ones and spend time
Exactly.
and put care and hours into it. A shining example. And thanks ever so much for sharing that with us, Mega Metzel, and taking us on a little thoughtful journey. Next up, we got Shah, a digital watercolour of some tree blossoms. Not sure what kind, but nevertheless, simple, elegant, delightful, pretty, soft focus in the background, foreground nice and punchy. A lovely little expression of flowers on a page. Perhaps they're dogwood. Perhaps they're cherry blossoms. Who knows? Only some flower experts out there and some people that can hear Doom speaking when his fucking microphone works.
Fucking microphone.
It's a shiny anus because it's lubed.
I guess
Sword!
Hey, Sword. Good morning. I love
Hey,
this.
Sword.
This could like I could see this on like dishes and stuff. Like it's beautiful. Like I could see this with like a soft, like ivory kind of glass. Not ivory. China or something.
Yeah, some bone china, or a nice set of plates for the best set of crockery for when guests come over, right?
This is beautiful. I love it. It's very soft.
Oh, she says an interesting connection. She worked on this piece while she was sitting with her dad during his chemo treatments. Doom was talking about distractions, and this was hers. So a lovely, thoughtful way to do things, right?
There. That's taking something negative and making some positive out of it.
Absolutely.
It's great.
Beautiful. High tea artwork, right, Ninja? Right? How you doing, Sword? You doing all right, mate? Good to see you. Are you busy? What's going on? Weird that you chose this piece and then you said that story, right? It's lovely, Shah, and all the better now that we know that it is a little extra added meaning to it, you know, and it goes to show you that art and any other kind of endeavor can be really cathartic. It can really help you with the struggles that you're having in your general day-to-day. You know what I'm saying? It's Father's Day, and I'm no father, so sort of not busy, but also a bit. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. To no one, specifically me. I'm glad you're not busy though, right? You know what I mean? And let me just show you a little something. We got in Pride of Place, by the way, Sword.
Wow, Brandenburg Gate, Berlin.
That's Sword. That's Sword's thumb and fingers.
Sword, where is that? Is that Brandenburg Gate? Yeah, it is. Oi, oi.
Savaloy.
When I was there, the only way to see that was to get on a bus, and then the bus would slowly drive by like these Russian tanks and stuff. They're all pointed toward you with like Russian guards and stuff, pointing guns at you and stuff. It's weird how that city has transformed since the wall.
Yeah, I've never been. Maybe I will do one day. I hope.
You should. Now that you're properly German, you should go to Berlin. Honestly, you should just for like maybe a day or two, just chill out there, just try it out. But you're not gonna like it as much as your hometown, I bet. That's what Sword says.
I don't really have a hometown.
This is your new hometown.
I mean, yeah, but it's a place where I live. I don't think of things like
do
that
you think
because I've
Wolfie's
lived
your
so many
family?
places.
You consider Wolfie your family, right?
Yeah.
So this is your new home. This is your new hometown.
Maybe. I just don't think of it like that. You know, home, I guess, is where the heart is, right? For me.
It's where your family is. Wherever your family is your home.
Yeah.
I think. That's in my interpretation.
Yeah. Mine is just wherever I am at the time. Yeah.
I get you.
Yeah.
But you move about a lot. You've moved about a lot in the world.
Yeah.
What's cool though, because you have so many great stories because you've been everywhere.
I wish I'd been a lot more places and done a lot more things though, mate. Really, in the grand scheme of things, I haven't done that much.
I get it too. The more you travel, you want to travel more.
Absolutely, especially when you travel for an extended amount of time. When I spent the 5 to 6 months in Thailand,
you actually
there's
enjoy and embrace the culture. Yeah,
there's a freeing aspect to it that you don't know about until you experience it. It's kind of a letting go of all of the things that have been holding you down and actually living for the first time.
Yeah.
Right? Experiencing life on a different level. Not just work, house, girlfriend, children. It's a different kind of experience. And I would urge anyone, if they can do it, to do it. But anyway, art. Let's look at it.
All right, let's go.
Beautiful work, my love. Next up, Omni. Now, I had the pleasure
It's not like
of seeing
I get
this
distracted
come
very
into,
often.
I'm not getting distracted. I had the pleasure of seeing this come together on his Magma stream that he did, an impromptu stream, where Doom was actually doing a bit of work on there also. But this is what Omni came up with, and I saw him building it up slowly. It was zombie, wasn't it? Undead dinosaurs, wasn't it? The prompt?
It was dinosaur.
Sure, it was undead, wasn't it?
Something dinosaurs.
It is Ms. Campari. It's very pretty, actually. Heidelberg. No. Home is where your dick hangs. I'm sure it was undead dinosaurs. Right?
Then I messed up because I didn't draw my guy undead. I just drew dinosaur. I messed up.
Don't matter. Found that postcard and thought it would be perfect to send to the wolf butts. I thought it was your hand. I thought you took a photo of it. Apparently not. Shit. But it's in pride of place up on the elder. You know what I'm saying? Berlin is minus 38 score, so maybe it's minus 2,503 times. What? Love the textures. Undead dinosaurs, right? Very cool. Very undead. Yeah, and I saw him building it up slowly. In fact, it looked really good just as a skeleton. And then he started adding this in. And then he put in the rotting sort of flesh with the toxic kind of feel to it. Really nicely done. And the little bits of flesh hanging off. It is creepy, right, Dre?
But Omni
Really
will tell you he's not an artist.
But that's bullshit.
Lol.
Yeah,
Lol.
lol indeed. Every single time he does a bit of art, I'm like, yeah, right, you're not an artist, right? Yeah. Okay. I feel that. Not.
I feel that.
Right? He's so good. He is so good. And this was digitally done in what, an hour?
Oh, a couple hours. This was at least like 3 or 4 hours.
A couple of 3 hours. Yeah. The levels of detail that he was putting in over the top. These little striations in the flesh, or the musculature, as it would be, I guess. Really, really clever, right?
It's beautiful stuff. It's just, I love the flesh, the way the flesh hangs on there. It looks
Undead Dinos could be a new movie, right? Can you imagine that? Undead Dinos as a kind of like a gang of different undead dinos. You got your Triceratops, you got your Raptor, You got your T-Rex. You got your Diplodocus. Docus. Dip my dick in. What? Ojadu! How you doing, my friend? Good to see you, Boha. What's happening? Is it Bohadu? How are you? Lovely to meet you. Jurassic Dead. Pretty final, right? You thought they were extinct? Joke's on you. They're back. And they're bad. Jurassic Dead, right? I like that, Miss Scully. I like that. Right, next up, what have we got? Actually a pigeon. Bird person. They're a great black-backed gull. Oh, very nice anime styling. Black-backed gull. That's interesting, isn't it? Kind of a little, like a mixture of butterfly, gull, angel, and some Greek mythology. Who was it? Hermes? The messenger? That had these kind of things on the, some Roman, I think that was, wasn't it? Roman mythology. Hermes, yeah?
Hermes? That was the one, that's the sun, I thought. Is that the sun one?
No, that was...
Chariot with the sun?
No. That was Icarus.
Icarus? Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm confusing with.
Yeah.
But he didn't really
Icarus.
have... Wait a minute.